Welcome to a new edition of Person to Person. The guest we are about to meet is a very talented music producer. From a very young age, he discovered his love for music, and today he has exploited his talent to his maximum level to produce what he calls the new generation of music. And now let's meet Diego Gibovich, the Prophecy.
What's up? What's up?
Thanks for being here today. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So Diego, tell me a little bit about yourself and everything that got you started in the music.
All right. So I'm a music producer, like you said. I just started doing this 5 years ago. We opened up a studio 2 years ago, and now which is in Greenwich, Connecticut. Pretty much we work with artists, singers, rappers, anything, film productions and all that too. So that's it.
So I know you moved here to the United States early in your life. Tell me a little bit about that.
I moved here 8 years ago. Came from Peru. Just like anybody that came here first, I had a problem with the language. I couldn't speak English, but I learned, with time and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Where did you first get your interest in music production?
Music production in high school. I had a class, music production, with Mrs. Friedman. She's the one that introduced me to the whole software with Logic Pro and the iMac and all that. So she pushed me to. She said that I was talented with music, so I just kept going with it, and now it's my career.
So you came to America from Peru.
Mm-hmm.
How old were you when you came?
I was 11. No, I was 12. 12.
So 12 years old, you're now 20 years old,
Yeah.
you're in the music business,
Yeah.
you're producing music. Tell me a little bit about some of the inspirations that helped you create the music that you're into today.
Let's see, if I name drop, it would be Stevie Wonder, Hector Lavoe, Timbaland, Kanye West, DJ Premier, Ryan Leslie, Quincy Jones. Man, I got so many names. I get inspired by those people. And who else? Who else can I say? Also, my uncle. He's a singer. He's a singer, and he's also a songwriter. He's back in the in the 60s and the 70s. He used to have his own group called Pasteles Verdes, which was pretty big in South America. So he's known around there. So you know what I mean. So if anything, if I have to learn something about music, if what it is, I would ask him, how things work and how you gotta be in this music production, in music business.
So you have a pretty wide range of inspirations and
Yeah.
a different mix of different kind of music. So I know you like blues, salsa,
Yeah,
even into old school hip hop
yeah,
and metal rock too.
metal rock, anything that catches my ear.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So out of all those, what is your favorite kind of music to really compose? And tell us a little bit about why you chose those to compose.
I'd say hip hop and R&B. Hip hop because I just always loved hip hop. I always wanted to make music, and the first thing I think of is hip hop. R&B because it's just I guess the same as hip hop. I love it too. Also, I make reggaeton, but there's something new for me because reggaeton is really hard to make. It's different in hip hop and R&B for the fact that it's salsa, merengue, bachata, and other music combinations. You got to put them together, and that's very hard to do. But we're getting there. So
That's great. So like you said, you have a lot of different inspirations.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what's your goal? You want to get more people interested in the music that you're making?
I want to get my production known. Hopefully one day we'll make it big, and and we'll do I guess concerts everywhere, and just get known by everybody and let them recognize our music, and love it.
So tell us why, or tell us what experiences you had to face to get where you are today. Like, what have you had to overcome in order to be the producer that you are?
Oh, let's see. Well, as any producer, I think when you start making music, it's always like you always gotta suffer with the fact that you're always like self-conscious about what you make, about what you want people to hear. So I always had that hold back where I was like, I don't know if they might like it, so I always like kept it to me, and And also, I had to learn, like, I had to be on point with all the drums and the melodies and all that. I suffer always with the new software that I got, because sometimes I just bought things because because they were just, I thought they were gonna help me a lot, but really it was hard, you know what I mean? So I had to learn. It took me months to learn how to use my program. It took me months to learn how to use my drum machine, which is an MPC 1000. What else? And also just looking for artists that would work with my music, that they would like it. You know what I mean?
That's interesting, because it brings up my next question. I know you can't do this by yourself. You need a large team and a studio to do all your music. And tell us a little bit about your production crew that you have with you.
My production crew is mostly we work with two rappers, and one singer. Stilo is one rapper, Little C's, and the singer is Lady Dilemma, known as Latasha. We work with them. Mostly we make R&B and hip hop. We make some reggaeton. Also, I work with another producer named Juan. He's the founder of this. Me and him are the founders of all of this production. You know what I mean? So, me and him started everything. And pretty much we've been doing this for about 4 years. So it's been good.
So you mentioned Juan. He's almost the godfather of the production. Let's get to meet Juan right now.
All right, cool.
On take 12.
What's up, guys? My name is J. Al, also known as Ideology. You know my partner in crime, The Prophecy, also known as D Nice. What we do here is create music, ranges from hip hop to R&B, also reggaeton, you name it. We do it. What we use here is Logic Pro and the iMac. Today, what I'm going to explain to you is the instruments that we use to compose our music. Also, I'm going to tell you about how whatever I do in the studio, whenever I come in, what I do, which ranges from writing music, composing the beat. Sometimes I bring rappers, singers into the studio and produce them as well. And the whole time, it's me and Prophecy sitting next to me, where we just basically work together to make a song and make sure that it comes out right. Why don't we take a look here at what we use to create melodies? It's a Yamaha YPG 225. Right here we create all kinds of melodies. You can switch to whatever you want, different sounds. Right? And then we got our MIDI keyboard right here. It's an Edirol PCR 30. You guys can find this, I don't know, anywhere, any music store. Also, our most important and what we use the most, our keyboard here. It only works for iMac. For some reason, iMac just make stuff that only works for them. Again, what we use is Logic Pro. It's a music and filming program. So you're gonna have to edit that. So right here, what we use is Logic Pro. It's a film and music program. We use it strictly for music. We have also our MPC 1000, strictly used for drums and for any type of samples. Any sample music, any sample sounds go right in here, and from here we move it on to this. So sometimes, we could use a guitar.
That's a great look into your studio that you own. Now I know it was a hard struggle to get to your own studio.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the challenges you've had to face before owning your own studio.
Before owning our own studio, well, we have to, it's just to get all the stuff there, like all the computers and all that. First is money. It's always money. That's a big challenge. So we have to work hard to get all of that and to get there.
What did you do to raise the money?
To raise the money, just work.
Yeah.
All of us, just all four of us, we had to work hard, put overtime if we can, and with that, we made a studio.
So tell me a bit about it's in the Sony record studio in New York.
Yeah,
tell me
Sony
about
record
that.
studio. Juan was the intern there. I went there. I visited sometimes because they wanted to meet me, and I met some artists like Christina Aguilera, P Diddy, and all of them. I got to see how they work. I got to see how they produce,
Wow.
professionally. It's pretty cool. And also, I went to other studios in the city, just to go around and see how it works over there, and yeah, it's a pretty cool experience.
Wow, that's great. It's a great story. Really interesting.
Right.
So tell me about what it takes to compose a song in your studio. I know it takes a lot of work, a lot of time. You have to be really dedicated and have a lot of passion for it. It seems
Yeah.
like you do. Tell me a little bit about that.
First of all, to make a song, you said a lot of time, a lot of work, and also I gotta have chemistry with the artist. The producer always has to have chemistry with the artist for the fact that if they don't connect, the song we're trying to compose, it doesn't come out right. You know what I mean? So you always gotta have the right artist for the right music, for the right instrumental, for the right beats. So I would say if both the producer and the artist gotta have passion for it too. So it's pretty much what we go through in the studio.
The drums, we have a couple drums here. You could record them use a mic to record these, and they'll be put right into the program. This is basically where we map everything out. We map everything out from the vocals to the drums to the melodies. Everything goes back into that.
I think that when me and him work together is just crazy for the fact that we make our music is type of differently, you know what I mean? So when it's together, it sounds like something new, like you never heard before. So I mean, working with him has been grateful. I mean, something that's like,
Great experience, yeah. I think we're lucky we actually found each other. I mean, we love music, and he's so crazy when it comes to beats. He does his own thing, and then I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And to actually have two of those come together, that's crazy. I mean, it's unbelievable.
He teaches me something, and I teach him something. You know what I mean?
And that's how it's been since the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, first, I did some crazy melodies, and then he had some trouble with the melodies, and then he was all about the drums all the time. Drums, he did sick drums, whatever, and I came with the melody. That's how we started. And now he does crazy ass melodies, and I'm coming in with the drums, It's crazy. I mean, someday he does drums, someday he does melodies. It switches on and off, and it comes out to be a beautiful thing at the end. And basically what inspires me is a lot of producers out there, including him, Like I could sit down and listen to his beats or his music, whatever he does, and it's like, whoa, maybe I could use whatever he used there and use it in this when I come later on and do something with mine, So that he's an inspiration. People out there I've named Timbaland, Swizz Beats, Pharrell, Kanye West, who's crazy right now, and a lot of people out there doing crazy stuff. And I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah, that was good. ¿Qué más? Ahora, el vlog así, take 14.
Take 14, baby. All right, now talking about the future, you can't be too sure,
So it's obvious that you're very passionate about music making. You're very dedicated. You put a lot of time into the studio and everything. Tell me what you want to do and how you plan on getting to your final destination in life and in making music and music production. Tell me what you want to do with that.
Well, first of all, we're trying to get more studios. Right now, we're buying another studio in New Rochelle, New York, which is by next month we'll have it and it'll be all done. Also, probably in 2 years or 3 years, hopefully, we can have a studio in the city, which is that's where all the talent's at right now.
Definitely.
And also just get our first CD, first mixtape with all our beats, with all the artists we work with, put it out there so people know who we are. Also, little concerts. We're doing one next month in Greenwich, and just make it. Hopefully, one day you will hear my music. I hope you like it. You know what I mean? And yeah, and that's in the future. I hope we get a shot at greatness.
It's great. So we got to meet Diego today and know how his talents and the people he works with, and in his studio, they all wish you the best. We wish you the best in everything in your future.
Thank you.
You say this won't be the last time we see you. We'll hold your word to that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see you in the future.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us today. It was great for having you.
Yeah.
So yeah, Diego, thanks for coming in, and we thank you for watching another New Directors. And take care. Have a nice day.
Should be like 1:15 or something. You got class?
Fuck it. That's a wrap.
So,
Yep. Here.
just take this off.
Yeah. Go easy. Don't drop it because it'll.